Let's grab ankle weights, put them on. We're gonna grab some hand weights. I have a BOSU, and today we're gonna grab a chair for some balance challenges, just to have in case you need it. So let's go over to our BOSU. We're gonna start with some hamstring stretches. So I want you to face your BOSU. You're gonna place your foot on top of the BOSU and grab onto the chair for me. And you're just gonna reach the arms up and circle the arms around. So place your foot right there on the BOSU, flex your foot back towards the face for a nice big hamstring stretch. You're gonna reach both arms to reach and open. Good. For 4, big stretch. And 3, and 2, and 1. Good. We're going to turn and face to get your toes are facing forward. Flex this toe up to the sky. And then we're going to go into a nice single inner thigh stretch. Chest out, tail out. And then come right back up. You can take those arms out to a T. Chest out, tail out. Good. Open up the chest and shoulders. Good. Open it out to the side. For 4, flex the toe to the sky. And 3. And 2. Good. 1 more big stretch in the inner thigh. Hold it there. Stretch it out. Good. Now we're going to turn away from the BOSU. Now we've got that hip flexor stretch. Your tippy toe is on the BOSU. Bend the knee and stretch the same leg that's back that arm up to the sky and feel that stretch in your hip flexor and that side body circling that arm. For 3, always grab the chair here. For 2, and then reverse. For 3, and 2, and then big stretch up and over, tuck that pelvis, pull the rib up in, and then slowly rise to the other side. So you're going to flex that toe back towards the face, parallel those hips to the BOSU. Bend the knees, reach the arms up, and open that hamstring stretch. And reach, and open. Good. For 6, and 5, big stretch. And 4, and 3, chest out, tail out, and 2, good, 1 more big stretch, good, and then turn and face away, toes are turned up. We're going to go into that inner thigh stretch on the leg that is on the BOSU. Good, big stretch up and over, inner thigh stretch. For 4, good, and 3, big stretch, chest out, tail out, and 2, good, and then 1 more, big stretch out, and then you turn away from the BOSU, keep the toe is on there, bend both knees, reach that arm up to the sky for that big lateral stretch, and then stretch right here in your hip flexor, so bring the arms to 3, and 2, reverse for 3, and 2, and then big stretch up and over. Good, holding it there for 4, up and scoop that pelvis for 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Let's grab your chair, bring it in front of the BOSU. And we're going to start with those epicomers. Right now, we're going to hold on to the chair so we can go a little bit quicker. So we're just little up and overs here, holding on to something to help you balance and going side to side for a little bit. Perfect of a warm up. Good. So we are going side to side, bend the knees, stick the butt out. Good. Up and over, up and over. Up and over, good, up and over. Good, you guys. Warming up that body. Good. Pushing up, try to get some height on the BOSU and hold onto that chair, up and over. Push, up, get some air here, push. So you're pushing off of the leg that is on the BOSU in the center, up and over. Beautiful. For 10, get nice and warm. 9, good. 8, keep going. 7, 6, sit down. 5, hop up and down. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Beautiful. So we're gonna hold right there onto that chair. You're gonna take the leg behind you and go into a nice big curtsy squat, and then boom, kick that leg out to the side. So I have one foot on the center of the BOSU. I'm gonna lean back, get my shoulders over my hips, and then kick that leg out to the side. So I'm hinging back and going into a curtsy stretch, or a curtsy lunge. Excuse me. So you're gonna go back and kick and go back. Remember, anytime if you don't want to use the BOSU, you can come off of the BOSU. So you're going into a curtsy lunge, pitching forward, and then kicking that leg out to the side. Relax your shoulders. Good for 10, and 9, and 8, and 7, and 6. Good for 5. Chest up for 4, and 3, and 2. Good, one more, holding it here. You're gonna bend this knee in, bend the bottom knee, good, and then lift that knee out to the side. Good, so it looks like this. You do a bend, and then a lift. A bend in the standing leg on the BOSU, and a lift. Good, so you're bending, and then you're going into that fire hydrant out to the side. Here we go. Bend and lift. 10, 9, 8, and 7, woo, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and then hold it right here out to the side. Bend that standing leg, chest out, tail out, hold a little belly in, and kick it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to turn to the side just because I have the table here. Same leg is on the BOSU. So now we're going to go knee into the chest here, and then you're going to kick the leg back. So we're going knee to chest, big rounding of the spine, bend the elbows, and then kick that leg out. Round and kick, and round and kick. Good. For 10, we're going to round the spine. 9, and kick it out. Point the toes. Good. 8, beautiful. Nice job, you guys. 7, 6, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2. Last one. Hold it back. Bend the spinning leg, little tiny pulses. Get your shoulders back. Pull your ribs in. Pull your tummy in, and pulses. We go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, belly in, 4, 3, drop the leg all the way down and keep it all the way up. 10, 9, 8, 7, drop the leg down, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Beautiful shape. out. All right, let's bring that chair and right back around. We're gonna go right back to up and overs so that we can do the whole other side of that series. Here we go, up and over. Good, keep your chest up. Think about popping up and over. That BOSU for your cardio blast here. Good, breathing, keep going, up and over. Ooh, I'm already getting bored. Good, up and over, up and over. Pop it up. Breathe. Up and over, think up, move down, push off that leg that is on the BOSU. And 10, and 9, and 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, good, and 1. Beautiful. Take that upper leg, place on top of the BOSU. We're gonna go right into a curtsy. You're gonna go back, put some lunge, and then you're gonna kick it out to the side. Move back, curtsy, and kick. So hinge back, so you should get right into that glute that's on top of the BOSU. Kick it out to the side. And kick. Lean back and kick. Good, hinge back and kick. Beautiful. Really get that other glute firing up. In that curtsy lunge, you will start to feel it turning on. Think chest out, tail out. Put your weight back into the glute. Good. You're 10. 9. And 8. And shoulders back. 7. Lift your heart, lift your chest. 6. 5. 3. 2. Good, and then last one, we're gonna get this knee in, bend the bottom knee, karate kick it out to the side. Bring it in, karate kick it out to the side. Good. Okay. We're gonna take this into fire hydrants in 4, and 3, and 2. Good, now go right into the fire hydrant right here. Chest out, tail out. You're gonna feel that oblique. Squat it down in the BOSU and lift it out to the side. Relax your shoulders. Squat it down, chest out, tail out for 10. And 9. Woo! And 8. And 7. For 6. And 5. For 4. And 3. Good. We're gonna hold it up there in 2. And then hold it up there and kick it out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, higher, 5, shoulders relaxed, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Hold the weight. Okay. Turn your chair or just move positions. We're going to go right into that knee, into the chest, and keep it straight. Exhale, round. And up. Good. Good. Elbows are going to go straight down for a little bit of a tricep move. Drop the shoulders. Thank you. Yeah. Good. You guys point your toes. Round your spine when that knee comes in. Knee to forehead. Pull the low belly in, round. And then inhale, extend the leg out. Find length. Point your toes. Think about your abdominals going all the way through your tippy toes. Pull that stomach in, nice and tight for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and then last one, you're going to hold it out there. So the last shoulder forward, put the belly in. Lower and lift that leg. 1, 2, 4, 5, lower and lift. 6. Good. 10 more, you guys. 10. And 9. And 8. And 7. And 6. And 5. And 4. Woo! 3. And 2. And then you're going to hold it up with the littlest pulses. 10. 9. Stomach in, shoulders down. 8. 7. Get it higher. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And take a moment. Good. Just take your feet off the edge of the BOSU, and I want you to just do a little bit of a prance, going on your toes and sending your heels down towards the floor, and take a stretch and lean your upper body forward. So you're going up onto your toes, then your knees drop your heels, stretch it out to the leg. 10 and 9. Move your hips. And 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, drop your heel, and 2, and 1. Drop your right hand raise. We're going to just take a little bit of a breather for the feet and then the legs. You're going to stand up on that BOSU, find your balance, grab your light hand weights or 5-pounders, whatever you're comfortable with. And we're just going to go right here into some frontal and lateral raises. So you are bending those knees, slightly bent on the BOSU and pulling that low belly in. So we're going lateral raise here. Good. And then frontal raise, pulling the shoulders onto the back, soften the ribs, pull the low belly in, nice and slow, reaching those arms in front and to the side. A little bend to the knees on the BOSU, find the balance. Good, reaching the arms forward and then out to the side. Good, here we go. Reach. And open. Good, for 10. And 9. And 8. And 7. And 6. Woo! And 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. Good, and 1. Now hold those arms out to a T, plug the shoulders onto the back and draw your circles for 10, 9, 8, 7. This should be heavy in 5s. I have 2s. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, reverse, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, shoulders down, 5, 4, 3, 2, arms are gonna come down. Now go frontal raise, but this time pull your fingertips up to the sky so your palms are up, shoulders are down, belly is in, and add little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, shoulders down, 6, belly in, 5, 4, 3, 2, arms are gonna come down for 1 second. We're gonna go right into circles, so bring those arms right back up, drop the shoulders, and we go for 10, and 9, and 8, bend the knees, 7, balance, 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, reverse, we go for 10, and 9, and 8, and 7, ha, breath, 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. I'm placing them, this is my left hand. For you guys, it might be your right hand. So I'm gonna put the opposite foot on the top of the BOSU. So I'm gonna lower down into that arabesque, holding onto the chair for balance. I'm gonna plug my shoulder onto my back, and I'm gonna pull that arm up as I row that shoulder onto my back. And we are going to have the leg. So the leg is gonna lower and lift, lower and lift. Good. So when you are here, make sure this arm isn't reaching down, but it's staying plugged onto the back the whole time. So when you reach your arm down, make sure the shoulder doesn't come off the back. The shoulder stays on the back, and you are rowing that arm. I have 2 twos in my hands, so I'm only doing 4 pounds. You guys want to go a little heavier, you can. Get your chest lower and get your leg higher and pull that belly in. Beautiful. For 10, and 9, and 8, bend the single leg, 7, 6, all right, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. I'm going to bring my knee all the way up, bring my arm overhead for an overhead press, and then I'm going to bring my leg down, and I'm going to tricep kick that arm back. So I'm bringing it in, bicep curl in, and overhead press, and then I'm going to bend it in, I'm going to kick it back, tricep kick back. Good, so the arm comes up and over the head, the knee comes up. I'm going to bend it in, hinge forward, tricep kick it back. Remember, if you don't want to use the BOSU, you don't have to. You can just use your chair and then hinge it forward and kick it back. Good, 10 more. For 10. And 9, stand tall. 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, good, 4, and reach, and 3, and reach, and 2, good, 1 more, hold it back there, and little pulses with the arm and the leg, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and let's switch sides. So switch feet. Whew. We're going to go into that arabesque. Take that arm down to the ground, microhinge your standing leg, roll the shoulder onto the back, and you are going to start just by giving me that row. Try to square your hips off to the floor. Everybody point your tippy toes, please. Point your tippy toes. Lengthen that leg as long as you can and reach through the crown of the head. And then remember this shoulder, you have to pull it onto your back, put it where it belongs, and then row from there. And when the arm goes down, make sure that the shoulder doesn't come off the back. The shoulder stays on the back the whole time. Now you can add the lower and lift of the leg. As the arm lowers, the leg lowers. As you row that arm up, that leg is gonna kick up and behind. Good, I think we did a lot of these on the other side. So find your balance on that BOSU, square your hips off, and row that arm back. Good, same arm, good. As leg is kicking up and down, good, let's count it down for 10, and 9, and 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, or 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Bend the knee in, go overhead press with your arm and left knee up. And then we're going to bend it in for a tricep. Get that. Good, bring it in and up. And then a tricep. Get that. Good, bring it in and up. And a tricep. You get that. So you bend that arm, overhead press here, bend it in, and then tricep kick it back. So the knee lifts, and if the leg has to come down, it can, and then it kicks straight back. And as your chest lowers, that leg is going to lift. Beautiful. 10 more of these. 10. 9. 8. And 7. And 6. And 5. 4. 3. 2. Do one more. And then take it back, hold it there, little pulses with the tricep, straight arm, roll the shoulder back, and pulse the leg up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and set your hand weights down. Let's go up and overs. Hold on to that. Up and over. Good, up and over. Push up, up, up and over on the BOSU. Get that little cardio burst in. Good, up and over, you guys. Up and over. We're almost there. Keep going. Good, keep going. Up and over, up and over, up and over. Chest up for 10. And 9. And 8. Up and down. And 7. And 6. And 5. And 4. 3. And 2. Good. And good. 1. Bend the knees, squat down, sit chest out, tail out. And we're just gonna alternate one kick and another kick with a little squat in the center. So kick and squat and kick and squat and kick and squat and kick and squat. Good. For 10. and 9. And 8. And 7. And 6. Good, 5 more sets. For 5, squat. For 4. And 3. And 2. Good, 1 more set. Woo, that was fun. All right, you guys, stay right there. Turn your feet out into a fixed position. Get your chest up. We're gonna lower all the way down. Good, hold it at the bottom. Open those arms out to a T. Find your balance here in your flexibility and hold for 10, high kick, 9, 8, shoulders down, 7, chest up, 6, and our thighs, 5, 4, 3, 2, and come up. Let's do it again, nice and slow. Lower down for 8, 7, 6, 5, lower down, 4, 3, 2, hold it in that flexibility, arms up to a T, high fist, for 10, 9, shoulders down, 8, belly in, 7, 6, balance, 5, 4, 3, 2, and lift up. Good, 1 more time. Slowly lower down. Find that balance and hold. Arms out to a T. You can go to high fist, shoulders down, belly in for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and slowly come all the way up. Amazing. You guys take a seat, if you can, on your chair or on your BOSU. Let's just do a quick glute stretch, piriformis. Flex your foot, cross your ankle over your knees, sit up really nice and tall. Good, think chest out, tail out, and then switch your legs. Good, chest out, tail out. Good, and then if you can, face your chair or your bar, and we're just gonna do a big lateral stretch, side to side. So you're just gonna take a big lateral stretch, and then a big lateral stretch. Oh, good, side to side. Good, and then go into a high back. Arch that back, chest out, tail out, and then you find that rounded position. Go back, across the shoulder. And then inhale, chest out, tail out, shoulders back, arch the back, and then round. Good, 1 more time. Inhale, chest out, tail out, and then round. And then stand all the way up, take your leg across the body for that IT band stretch. Rotate towards that leg, then hinge forward, and chest out, tail out, motion. Good, and then switch legs. So you're gonna take the foot across the body, take a little twist, and then reach and stick your chest out and your tail out for that IT band stretch. Good, and then slowly come up, and you guys are done for your first part of the workout. Look for the second one on in Pilates Sculpt. Grab your ankle weights, hand weights, BOSU, and we're gonna go down to the floor. Good, so we are gonna take the weights, sit right there on the very edge of your BOSU. But your butt is not on the floor, it's right there on the edge. You're gonna sit up nice and tall, take an inhale with those hand weights. Curl it down 1 vertebrae at a time. Inhale, reach both arms overhead. Circle the arms around, and then slowly round it up. Nice and slow. Inhale, so we're massaging your spine. We're opening up the chest and shoulders. Big arch, big stretch. Circle it around, And then we're gonna come all the way back up. Good. Tuck and scoop, roll it down. Big stretch, big arch. Circle the arms around. And curl it all the way up. Good, just a few more. Tuck and scoop. Arch it back. And circle it around. Good. For 4. Good. Circle it around. For 3. Inhale, lift, tuck and scoop. Circle it around for 2. Good, and then one more. Tuck and scoop. Arch it back. And circle it around. Good. Open up those feet. Sit up nice and tall. Good. So you're going to tuck and scoop and curl it down. Arms go back. And you're going to come up just halfway. So you reach it back with your arms and lift. Keep the abdominals pulled in as you arch back over the BOSU. Good. For 10. And 9. 8. 7. And 6. 5. 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Good. And then you're going to curl back. You're going to hold it right there. Curl up, drag your ribs down. And then lift and lower those arms. For 10, tuck the pelvis. Press the low back into the BOSU so that your abs are activated as you lift and lower those arms. So I'm pressing into my feet. I'm tucking my pelvis. Press into your feet. Lift your butt and tuck your pelvis. For 10. And 9. Tuck, tuck, tuck. And 8. And 7. And 6. And 5. Good. For 4. And 3. And 2. Good. And then one more. Hold the arms up to the sky. Press into the feet. Tuck the pelvis. And pulse. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. Arms high. 4. Arms high. 3. 2. And pull it up. Good. You're going to flip over onto your stomach. So your belly button's going to go right there on the BOSU. Open up the legs, point the toes, arms are going to go out to the feet. And I'm just squeezing my shoulder blades on the back. So I'm lifting my arms up and down, up and down. So we're doing a reverse fly. The 2-pound hand weights here I think are fantastic. So straighten the legs, open the legs, squeeze the butt, straighten those legs out. Point those toes. Squeeze your butt, tuck your pelvis, pull your stomach in. So you are firing the back, you're firing your core, and you're firing your glutes. So the legs are open, the toes are pointed, the butt is tight, the pelvis is tucked, the abs are in. The arms are down on the floor, and you're just squeezing right in between the shoulder blades where the spine is. Those are your rhomboids. And you're squeezing. Squeeze your back for 8. Good job, you guys. And 7, looks nice. And 6. And 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. Good, bend the arms in. You're gonna stretch one arm overhead and one arm towards your ankle. And then bend the arms back in, lower down, and then switch. And you're going to reach and switch. So your arms are here in the center, and then you punch one arm overhead and one arm towards your ankle, and then come back to center, and then one arm overhead and one arm towards your ankle, and then right back to center. So we go inhale, reach, and center. Inhale, reach, and center. Good. Inhale, reach, and center. Inhale, reach, and center. Beautiful. For 10, And then look back to that back arm. And 9. And 8. And 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. And 2. And 1. And slowly take a little bit of an active child's pose here. Let's lay flat on our back. We're going to place our foot in the middle of the BOSU for some single leg bridging work. You're going to place your heel right there in the center. And I'm going to kick this other leg straight up to the sky. Close the arms, lift that hip, and then slowly lower all the way back down. Dig into the heel, kick the leg up to the sky, drop the shoulders with the hip. Lift. And slow and control your exhale, lift. And slow and control lower. For 10. 9. And 8. Exhale for 7. And 6. Pick it up there. And 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. Good. If we do one more, get that leg up there and hold it. Bend your elbows and you're going to pulse with triceps and pulse that standing leg for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and switch legs. Good. Drop your heel into the BOSU. You're going to open those arms out to the side. Take it up. And slowly lower it down. Out breath it. And lower it. Squeeze for 10. Nice and slow. Push that top one out long. And 9. And 7. 6. 5. 4. Squeeze your glute. 3. 2. Last one, hold it there, bend the elbows and pulse and squeeze. All breath for 10, triceps 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and slowly lower all the way down. Good, bring the soles of the feet together. You are going to reach both arms overhead as your tailbone is down. Press into the BOSU, squeeze the knees open, squeeze the glutes, bring your arms down, close the knees and slowly lower and reach the arms overhead. Exhale, squeeze and lift. Open the knees and then squeeze that bikini line and then slowly lower the tailbone down. Exhale, lift and squeeze. And then nice and slow, lower that tailbone down, making that big jaw breath. So clamp open those knees and squeeze the glutes right there in the bikini line. Reach the arms overhead, lift the hips and squeeze the bikini line, and then slow and controlled, lower all the way back down. Beautiful. For 10, squeeze the bikini line. Beautiful, and down. And 9, and 8, and 7, and 6. Exhale for 5. Exhale for 4. Squeeze the butt. And 3. And 2. Good. Last one. Hold it up there. Just hold the arms right over the shoulders. And you're just going to squeeze the glutes. Feel the back firing right there in the low back. You should feel that fire of your back strengthening. Soften the rib cage. Put your hips down a little lower. And squeeze that bikini line of your glutes. Right where that bikini line is, squeeze it for 10. And 9, it's really small. 8, drop your shoulders. 7, paw breath. 6, squeeze. 5, squeeze. 4, and 3, and 2, and slowly lower all the way down. You guys hug your knees into your chest and rock those hips side to side. Let's go ahead and come right back up onto the BOSU. First, you want to go lower. Bring your BOSU right there in the center of your mat. I'm going to come right there onto the top. If you want it less challenging, you can just put your hands right there on the floor. You're going to tuck and scoop the pelvis, or you can place your hands onto the BOSU. And we're just going to do a little single leg stretch here, tucking and scooping the pelvis. Again, your hands can go on the BOSU. It's a little bit more challenging. And lean back, lean back, lean back, lean back. Good. For 10, 9, 8, and 7, and 6, and 5. Switch. 4, and 3, and 2. And we're going to hold one knee in and one leg out. We're going to lower with that leg. For 10, and 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, switch legs. Good, lower and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just rest there for a second. And then I want you guys to try to find where you can tuck and scoop, reach the arms in front of you, and come into a little balance here. And just try to balance on that BOSU with the core. Good. We're going down just a little bit, and then right back up for 10. I'm grabbing behind the legs for a little bit of assistance. 8. My hip, my hip flexors, they're screaming at me. So 10, 9, try to balance. 8, woo, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and then cross at the ankles. Take both arms overhead and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and lay onto our side. We cannot have the BOSU on the floor to work and not do our side overs that we love so much. I'm going to take that hand weight in my top hand, and I'm going to go for a big reach here, stretching that top leg behind me and away. And I'm going to come up for a kick, and then lower back down. Come up for a kick, and then lower back down. Good. For 8, and 7, and 6. I'm using my bottom arm here. And 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and one. Good. Extend that leg, extend that arm, and little pulses up here. And squeezing the oblique. Tuck the pelvis, pull the stomach in, and lift and pulse. Good, and then bend the knee in, touch the ankle and the hand weight, and then reach out, bring it in and out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let's go around to the other side. So we're going to join it over that BOSU. Good, taking that top arm for a nice big stretch. Bottom hand is on the ground, top leg is reaching back, toe is pointed. Big stretch here and a big kick up. So we go up and then we reach away. Kick up and reach away. And reach away. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then reach that arm, hold it there, and little pulses. And squeeze, shoulders back, lengthen out the body here, point the toe, squeeze that top side for 10, 9, 8, 7, tuck and scoop, 6, 5, 4, 3, bend the knee, touch the ankle for 10, and 9, and 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, squeeze it, 4, and 3, and 2, and take a nice big stretch overhead here. Good, let's go right back into some more core. So you're gonna sit there, we're almost done. Right there on the bottom of your BOSU. Take your palms and put them up and scoop and tuck. And we're just gonna go open and close. So I'm putting my feet onto the ground. I'm tucking and scooping onto the BOSU so my low back is pressed into the BOSU. And I'm just opening and closing the arms. And you guys, my pelvis is hardcore tucked. Okay, now when you take your arms open, you guys don't open them past 90 degrees. Keep them right there in front of you in your peripheral vision. Push the low back into the BOSU for 8. Drop those shoulders for 7. Woo! And 6. And 5. Exhale for 4. Ha breath for 3. And 2, and then hold those arms out to the side. Tuck and scoop that pelvis a little bit harder. Press your low back into the BOSU. Drive your ribs down, so curl up over your ribs for me. Press your ribs down and pulse it up here for 10, 9, ha breath, 8, shoulders down, 7, tuck and scoop, 6, tuck and scoop, 5, exhale, 4, exhale, 3, exhale, 2. You're gonna sit up for me for 1 second. Take an inhale. Tuck and scoop, go right back into it. And now the arms are gonna come up to your high fifth. So you're relaxing your shoulders, you're tucking and scooping, you're pressing your low back into that BOSU. Good, Juliana, curl up a little bit higher for me. There you go. And down and up for 10. Push the low back into the BOSU. 9, and 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, Good, and then bring your hands right here to your chest and give me the little tiny twist. Try not to move. Try not to move your pelvis and twist it out here. Twist it out so we can sit up for a second, come out of it, and then come right back into it. Go back as far as you can and twist out the waist, shoulders down, right back into the work, and then right back out of it. Good, right back into it. And lift it up. And lower it down. Good, and then we're gonna hold and lift and pulse. 10, tuck and scoop, 9, tuck and scoop, 8, shoulders down, 7, paw rest, 6, shoulders in, 5, shoulders down, 4, and 3, and 10. More, we go for 10, tuck and scoop, 9, tuck and scoop, 8, paw rest, 7, paw rest, 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and then slowly lower down. Stretch the legs out, stretch the arms out. Give yourself a nice big stretch, opening up the stomach. Good, holding it here for 8, stretching like a big good morning stretch. 7, and 6, and 5, or 4, and 3, and 2, and then slowly curl it all the way back up. Sit up nice and tall on your BOSU. Again, we're going to cross the ankle over the knee and just give your hips a nice stretch here. I'm going to round mine. Really good. You also try to do it with that flat back, out, and then switch. Good, flex your foot. Big paw breath. And we're going to take one hamstring stretch. So it's seated on the BOSU, which is actually so good and help your hamstrings. So flex those toes, reach the arms up to the sky, and then take a big forward fold here, getting right there into the hamstrings. Open up the legs, reach through the legs. Good, holding it here for 8, and 7, and 6, and 5. Dropping the shoulders for 4, flex the toes for 3, and 2, and slowly bring it up. And you guys